All righty. Let's just check to see if we are live. And Tony Stark of Iron, I have sent a link to you for Vox. So we'll see. And Rod Thunderheart, I saw you in the chat. So you've got the keys if you want to hop up. We have volume. So everything looks good on YouTube. Let's turn on the camera here. Okay. Hello and welcome, everyone. And yeah, this is probably why I seemed a little funny to you because, tonight we're going to talk on Travel Talk with Spidey. We're going to talk about diving. And I am I'm an enthusiastic scuba diver. I have my open water, my advanced, and my rescue diver. This is my actual mask. And I got this. Oh, here it is. It says right there. You can see where I got this. It says Cairns Dive Center. And it's pronounced Cairns, even though there is an R. No one says Cairns. That's in northeast Australia, and that's where the Great Barrier Reef is, right off Queensland. So, yeah, that's where I got that. And fantastic. Now, you will see people that aren't divers when they come up. They put their mask up like this. You will never see an actual diver do that. No way. This means distress. If you see someone's goggles up here, they're in distress, or that's what it's supposed to mean. So what you do is you turn it around and you just wear it like that. So right. So if you don't want to have it on, or you can turn it backwards on your head. But yeah, never put it up on your forehead, because this means diver in distress. Although, since it is a scuba diving show, I suppose I could leave it on. But yeah, I am not in distress. And I want to say, oh, hey, hello, and welcome. And Nemesis of Eden, he says, I got to go scuba diving in Hawaii. It was an interesting experience. Absolutely. Oh, hell yeah. I've been to the airport in Hawaii, but never have I been to diving. But that's on the list, man. And I want to say hello and welcome to Keith Hanna. Welcome to you. And Kimberly, David Jones, hello and welcome. And I know earlier in the chat, I definitely saw our good buddy Leiden. That's my buddy in real life. Good to see you, Leiden. And then Wes Cagle is here. Hey, good to see you, Wes Cagle. Always a big fan of Wes Cagle's. And then we have, Jack Luman. Jack Luman, thanks for being here. Welcome. And then earlier we had Old Man Bird. And to start it off, we had FKHC, Timothy. But yeah, great to see you, Nemesis. And I think we have someone in the background here. We do. Hey, thanks, Leiden. We have someone. Let's see who's here.
Please wait while we update your Vox Tech technology.
Oh, we got some data coming in. Initializing Vox Tech device. Excellent. That's probably for some volume. That's fantastic. Now let's pull up.
Trust us with your technology.
Pictures. We got some pictures. We got some videos. Our theme tonight for the travel show is scuba diving. And we have, there it is right there. I've got pictures from the Great Barrier Reef, of course, the end all and be all of diving in my experience. The Great Barrier Reef is on the east coast of Australia. And I've got some up near Cairns in the north, but also halfway down Queensland is somewhere called the Whitsunday Islands. Incredible beaches, the best in the world. And I've got a couple of diving photos from Whitsunday Islands as well. From Mexico, Cozumel, the island off of Mexico, as well as the cenotes, some cave diving. And I've got some cave diving from Tasmania, but also some diving photos from Thailand. So hi, Vox.
Hey, what's going on? I hear you guys got sharks in the house. Better have some sharks.
I cannot hear you, Vox.
Mic check 1, 2. Really?
Can anyone else hear Vox? I cannot hear you. Is it me or is it you?
Mic check
Let
1,
me
2.
see. No, I
I got
not
green
muted
bars
you.
on my end. They
Oh,
can
Keith,
hear us.
you can hear him. You guys can hear him and I can't. Oh, that sucks. Okay. I wonder how. Let me try something. Okay, so Vox, you're good. The issue seems to be with myself.
Whoops.
So let's see if we can change a setting. Can you hear him loud and clear? Okay, I'm going to pop out and then I'm going to pop back in because I think that might be the problem. So I'll be right here. I'll be right back. Thanks for being here, Vox.
Hey, no problem. Happy to make it. Happy to make it.
I'll leave the studio and come right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can trust us with your entertainment. Trust us with your audio issues.
Crap. I wonder what's going on there. Huh. That's not going to work if I can't hear you. Hi, Susie.
That is pretty bad.
Huh. Let me see if this.
One moment. There we go. I can hear you if that makes you feel any better.
Nope. That's not good.
This is a lovely thing that we've gotten ourselves into today, folks.
Damn it. Cannot. I'm gonna have to wait until I stop seeing your mouth move, and then I'll speak. No, usually I do bonfires.
We won't be able to communicate that way.
Now your mouth is moving, but not tonight. Is travel. Tonight is just travel. Talk to the audience. Oh God, this is always dear. Thanks. All right, I'm gonna switch to my other headphones because I can't hear you, and that's a problem.
Yep,
we're working on it.
Working on it.
Hi, Sashi. And yes, I have tried that. Thank you. Set the volume to 11. All right. Well, fuck it.
Believe me, I would love to use hand signals, but unfortunately this model doesn't support that. How's it sounding? Mic check 1, 2.
Damn it.
Holy shit, really?
Okay. No, I can't hear. Oh man, I mean, I'm watching you through the YouTube channel, and I can hear you. And you are making sound because I'm on YouTube and I'm listening to you. Crap.
That's pretty wild. Could be the Duck of Death doing its signature shit.
Oh, wait a minute. All right. How about now, Vox?
Mic check 1, 2.
Yes. We're back. I switched
About
earbuds. I gotcha. All right. Wow, that's so much better. And hey, hi, old man bird. Hi, Gene. You can hear us both. Now I can finally hear you, Vox. Thank you for being here. And I want to say hello to Suzanne XT.
Welcome to the show. Happy to be here. I hope there's some sharks involved in your photographs. I came here for the sharks.
There are. I have pictures of a shark. As a matter of fact, absolutely I do. I've got a picture of a mako shark.
Oh, cool!
And a whale shark. Well, let's start off. Fuck it. Let's start off with Thailand then. Let's start with Thailand. We can start with a whale shark.
This reminds me of a joke. So my friend came out of his room crying, saying, "It's a boy." It's the last time we take him to Thailand.
Oh dear. Yeah, you get that. You do get that. You got to do the Crocodile Dundee check, right?
Right, the gender check.
So Thailand is famous for diving, and Koh Tao. Now, Koh means island in Thai. I don't speak it, but Koh does mean island. I'm told, and so Koh Tao is Tao Island. Tao is turtle. Turtle Island, and we're going to take a look at that right now. And I was there 18 years ago, 17 years ago. So this is a whale shark. Now, there are two places that I've been you can find whale sharks. And this is Western Australia off the Ningaloo Reef, which I went twice, never saw one. And in Thailand off of Koh Tao. And I very lucky to see one. So here it is right now. What do you think of this, Vox? Get a load of that guy.
Oh, yeah, look at that bad boy.
This guy, he was about 6 meters. So that's 20 feet. He's at the bottom of the screen and he's got all the white dots on him. That's about 20 feet. And
they usually range from about 18 to 35 feet long. And these are one of those filter feeding sharks. They just like to suck brine and kelp through. They're not apex predators, Oh, by the way, I'm definitely your one-step stop shop for shark talk. Let's see here. The whale shark holds many records in size for
Hi, DJ.
Not only its species, but the underwater kingdom. But it is by far the most massive living non-cetacean animal, for sure.
Non-cetacean means because it's not a whale.
Not a whale.
It's a shark.
The shark.
That's why right. Oh, hey, DJ Play Nice, thank you for wrenching. He says, now is a good time to share out the live show. Send it to a friend or post a bump on your own YouTube channel in the community tab. Thank you very much. Always good to have you here. And pleasant. Oh, and look at this. Tony Stark is in the chat. Thank you for being here, Tony. Jason Love.
Hey.
Great to see you, Jason Love. I saw you on Tony's stream earlier. Thanks for being here. This was a massive animal. Now, they won't bite you because, their teeth, they have bristles. So they don't have sharp teeth.
They suck brine through. It's like a filter. It's a filter feeder.
Divers do get injured from them, Vox. Do you know how? Do you know why?
Just getting, hit by one.
Yes. Now, I don't know how heavy they are. This looked to be about 10 tons. If they hit you, like accidentally, they're going to break something.
Oh, yeah.
That is exactly
right. And I get the license plate on that shark.
Well, that's the problem, right? I mean, that's exactly. And you know what I've also got here? I'm just going to take this down for just a. Let me see, wrong tab there. Just going to take this down for just a minute because I would like to show you. Share screen and let's do. I would like to show you a fish chart that I have. And this is the fish chart from Koh Phi Phi. Now, Koh meaning island and Phi Phi meaning penis. So this is Penis Island. I don't know that for sure, what Phi Phi means. But This is for all basically all of Thailand. This is charted. Koh Phi Phi is on the west coast. This is for the east coast, and right down at the bottom there, you can see the whale shark, massive whale shark,
Big old boy.
and oh yeah, and it's just massive. Yeah. So there's some beautiful fish here.
Look at that vacuum cleaner like snout.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Now the gray reef shark above him did see some of those, and
Oh yeah.
and did I see a leopard shark? No, I don't think I did. Anyway, this is the fish chart for Thailand. Beautiful. You can get these online, or you can get them ordered if you want to know more about the fish of Thailand. Beautiful. But yeah, let's get back to the real photos. No, that's not. There we go. And stop. Yeah.
The
So
Twilight Zone.
now you're not waterproof, or are you, Vox?
Certain parts of me are very shark-like.
Well, the teeth appear to be.
Other parts, not so much.
I have
I'm not
never
going to
grabbed
take
an
my
electric
jacket
eel.
off, but I do have a nice set of gills here.
Ooh, nice. Well, no, that's we don't want to intimidate the ladies. But no, I will. Yeah, let's grab that one and put the picture back up here, because this is what we're here to look at, photos of scuba diving. Now, oh, that's me. Upside down. The ground is behind me there. But yeah, beautiful fish in Thailand. And you can see the visibility was probably a good 30, 40 feet. Lots of fish there. It would be, it's almost as good as a Great Barrier Reef. In my experience, it would be 80% of
Is it
just
as
the
colorful
volume.
as the Barrier Reef?
About 80% or 90%,
Wow.
I would say. Yeah, absolutely. It's not disappointing. There, we're looking straight up at. You're looking at the underside of the waves, folks. This is the underside of. We're looking straight up at the sun there with my buddy up there. No, Jason Love, I have never experienced the bends. And if you're doing everything proper, even close to what you should be doing, you're not going to get the bends. You have to really ignore a lot of rules to ever get the bends. And Fox, you must know what the bends are, what he's referring to.
What, is that the thing you get whenever, you lose pressure and come back up too quick or whatever? Yeah.
Yes. So the nitrogen bubbles in because you're breathing in air down below, pressurized air, which is oxygen and mostly nitrogen. The nitrogen doesn't exit your body as quick as other things. And so if you come up too quickly, the nitrogen bubbles expand in your bloodstream. So you get bubbles in your blood, and your blood doesn't like that. Your body.
Oh yeah,
very
no
painful.
kidding.
Is that true? Vox shrinks in cold water, according to FKHC.
Huh. First time I've heard it.
Ooh, and Keith Hanna says, I've got to get a refresher course. It's been 15 years since I've gone diving. Absolutely. I was 10 years between diving in that was Utila, I suppose. Oh, I didn't have Honduras. I don't have Honduras tonight. I'll do that another time, because there's good diving in Honduras. And I did a refresher course. It was a piece of cake. Bubble expansion as pressure goes down, Sashi. Not a good way to go. No, it's very painful. So these are an anemone. That's a hard word to say. Can you say that, Vox?
Sea anemone.
Oh, yes. Took me a long time. And so there are clownfish in and amongst here that you can see. And now the picture people might notice, it looks a little blue. And as a lover of science, I'm guessing you know why that. Now this is a similar picture, but I've added the color. Do you know why? That's what it looks like on film, but what you really see in real life is this. With good light, that is. The color red. The color red only goes down about 15 feet into the water, and below 15 feet, the red light, because it's short wavelength, cannot penetrate the water, And so everything has a tint of blue. So you've got to add a flashlight, which is what I've done here, a big light, or get up closer to the surface where the light can penetrate, or you can adjust it using computer programs. But yeah, sea anemones. I don't want to. Yeah, they're beautiful, but I don't want to touch them.
They don't want to touch you. They let you know when they do, though.
Mm-hmm. That's yeah. No, they're. Oh, hey, Jason found Nemo in there. Nice.
Careful, you'll lose him again. We need 5 more sequels.
I know what kind of diving I would be doing. Thailand, muff diving. Yes.
Oh, like I said, just as long as you don't hook up with that guy.
Yeah, diving in Hawaii, Keith Anna says the reef fish had amazing color. And you got to check that to go diving. Now, I have Nemo. Actually, I think I've shown it on stream before. It's just over here. I have the Japanese copy of Finding Nemo, and you start at the back of the book. That's haven't run into any eels yet, old man bird. Good, Sachi. But these are long and slender fish. And see, it's very shallow here. There's only about 5 feet of water that we're looking at. But these 3, 4 fish, I think they're long and slender, and they're up near the top. Those are needle fish. Those are a needle fish. And I have the diving chart for me. Oh, here's Utila. Yeah, that's like a needle fish. And those are very long and pointy. They're not dangerous, as far as I know. Not like a barracuda are also like that, but they don't have the pointy nose.
No, barracuda have the nice little hollow teeth that drain you.
Uh-huh.
The cool thing about cuda is when you get bit by one of them, always going to be a laceration. It's always going to be an angular cut because they just want you to bleed on out.
Oh, yeah. I have pictures of barracudas from on the Great Barrier Reef. I saw barracudas. But this is Thailand. And those were, at first I thought they were barracuda, but you can see the long needles on the end of their noses. Those are needle fish. And these are just gorgeous coral. Beautiful. There's a better picture of the needlefish right there.
Kind of looks like a caulk gun.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Oh, here it is. I've got the fish chart right here. And yeah, that is ooh. Now there's also one called a trumpet fish. That one's a trumpet fish, I think. That one is a trumpet fish. It's bigger than the other ones, and the nose is not as needly. Yeah, here's the fish chart right there from there. But yeah, that's fantastic. Trumpet fish. Now they look almost the same to me. And in real life, I couldn't tell the difference, but without the fish chart. Now,
maybe it's just a size difference. Yeah.
That could be a size difference. Yeah, maybe. Now, this, according to the fish chart, is a sergeant major, those striped ones. Those are, because I guess sergeant majors have stripes.
Yeah, 4 stripes to be precise.
Now, I am wearing my snorkel and mask tonight on my forehead, and I realize as a diver, this is a sign of distress when you wear it up here, but it's just for the show. I'm not in distress.
He's not in danger yet.
Not in danger yet. But if you see this from a diver, he's in distress or she's in distress if they're on top of their head like this. You normally spin them around and put them behind your neck like skiing goggles when you're not using them. But hey, Orphan Zane, I want to say hello to you, Orphan Zane.
The Rabbit King.
Jason Love, very good to see you. The trumpet fish isn't necessarily needle-like. Well, Sashi, I thought the needlefish were more needle-like. The trumpet fish is more trumpet-like, if you will. Yeah, ooh. Now, some people get those little blue neons for their aquariums.
Tetrafins.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. And a lot of the coral does look like it's been blown down. And that is all broken coral. And that's from all the waves because we're in shallows here. If you want to see coral that's not broken, you got to go to the deeper water because the waves beat the crap. And that's a parrotfish doing a turn right in the middle there. I recognize that guy. Ooh, and these yellow. Yeah, see the coral? It just looks blown over and bashed around as it is.
I want to answer Max Redstone's dad joke here.
Ooh.
He says, "What happens if a trumpet fish is out of tune?" They have to go and realign their scales.
Oh, jeez. That's like music scales. I get it. I get it. So these two yellow guys, they look like butterfly fish. And when you're identifying fish underwater, you cannot rely on the colors. You're looking more at the shape of the fish. Do you know why the colors are not always the best way to identify the fish, Vox?
Oh, probably because most colors are manipulated by the mercury that's usually located in fish cells.
Have you dived in the lake by your house? Too deep, too dark. I have not gone diving. It's too cold, old man bird, and visibilities. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, yeah.
You
No,
don't have freshwater fish in your lake?
well, we do, but they're not like tropical. I mean, the
Right,
visibility,
right.
the
Just a
visibility
bunch
is
of
like
mudcats and
this.
sea bass, right?
Right, exactly. And some salmon. We have a salmon called the Dolly Varden, which is I believe it's restricted to lake, not Dolly Parton, Dolly Varden, and it's a lake locked salmon. But yeah, the visibility here is quite far. What, 30 feet or more, 10 meters? In my lake, it'd be 2 meters, like, yeah, 5 feet, not good.
Wonder how
And
good coral would be for mulch.
probably very good. So the reason why we don't use colors all the time to identify, we use the shape of the fish overall. The colors can be different from a life cycle, from a young fish to a medium fish to an older fish. The colors can totally change
Oh, I
from
thought it was
night.
something much more chemical than that.
No. But also males and females have different colorations, and also the time of day or night. The fish's color can change. Not to mention, depending on how deep you are and how much light you have. Because again, the reds are the first lights to go because they don't penetrate the depths. But Dolly Parton fish, so it have a huge rack depth. Well, the Dolly Varden, I didn't see boobs. Hey, Shrubby, good to see you. Vox,
Shrubs, I'm geeking out over sharks, okay? You can
I
put
don't
the bricks down, all right?
I don't know how to pronounce that. Do you know how to pronounce that word?
Got field of fish?
I I don't know what that is. I would think lake diving would be more dangerous. Plenty of stuff to get caught up in. That is true, Sashi. Although the danger doesn't bother me because I'm not going to do anything stupid as long as you don't mess around there. So these are. Oh, it's too bad it didn't show up better, but I have better pictures. The colorful bits you see are Christmas tree worms, and they're like little Christmas trees that come out of the coral, and then when you wave at them, they disappear back in as soon as they get
Oh,
any
those are those little
vibrations.
guys that those are the ones that literally go like a
They
straw.
they suck right back into the coral. Yeah, and I have a video on my channel of that, which we might pull up here in a bit. Have you checked behind the sofa? Says Jason Love. That's I yeah. I'm about to brick off that screen, Vox, says Shrubby. Oh, why? Why would he bounce a brick off the screen?
Well, you see, we have this thing. I'm pretty sure that that radio fucker mentioned it the other day. Oh, why did you have Vox on your show? It's a thing
Oh,
that him and I have had for the last 70 years. Don't look too deep into it.
so that's a beautiful shot off of Koh Tao. That's the location above where we're going diving, and the sun. It looks like the sun is just going down there, but no, because we wouldn't be diving. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it wasn't after. I can't. But you also go diving in the morning. So is that a morning dive? I don't know if that's the sun coming up. Let's see. Koh Tao. No, that would be on the west. It's setting on the west, I think. It looks like sunset. Uh-oh. Shrubby is hurling bricks. Think fast, he says. I once knew a guy that was a rescue and cadaver retrieval diver. Not a fun job. Yeah, no, I don't want to be doing that, Sashi. Although there was a lot of that in Thailand. Just after this dive in Koh Tao, I on a plane back, I'd run into a diver sitting next to me, and this was 2 years after the big tsunamis in Thailand. And I was talking diving, and he said he had a job where he was going and retrieving patio furniture from hotels as a diver out of the surrounding bays. No bodies. He said the team before him had cleaned up all the bodies, so that's good. That would not be good. I wouldn't want to see that. Now this
Sea
is cool.
urchin!
Yes. Now the Japanese eat sea urchins. Are you familiar with it?
I've never had urchin, but from what I've heard, it's pretty good.
It's delicious. It's called uni, uni in Japanese, and it's seasonal, and they break it open, and inside it's like a gushy orange goo that's delicious. And yeah,
Is it
yummy,
savory
yummy.
or is it sweet?
It is very savory, but yeah, it's rich. It's so rich. It's kind of like duck. Yes, Jason Love, like duck. Mark, Luke, and duck.
Have you ever tried stepping on one of those though?
No. But if you go to Panama and if you go snorkeling in Bocas del Toro, the Mouth's Bowl, it's famous for snorkeling. We got dropped off in a boat off the main island on a little island on a beach, and we were out and there was urchins everywhere. You could not set your foot down because you'd step on an urchin. So yeah, that's a serious thing. Absolutely. But I've got some more interesting photos than that. Ooh, that's one of those soft tissue corals with like squiggly like anemones on top. I don't know what it's called, but they're amazing. Oh, I wonder if this tells me. You'd think so, but I don't.
Well, an anemone isn't really a fish.
No, it's not. You're absolutely right. It is absolutely not a fish. Huh. I don't know what kind of coral that is. I wonder if that one would have it. No, it doesn't see it. Doesn't say. But anyway, that is a coral, and it's very soft. And you can see there's lots of fish above the reefs. There's all kinds of fish there. It's just about as good as the Great Barrier. And there's a close up of an urchin, sea urchin on anemones. And there's a really oh yeah, that is, I believe, a crown of thorns. And those are invasive. They have a huge program on the Great Barrier Reef in Australia to get rid of those. The crown of thorn starfish, I believe, is what we're looking at, and they will just decimate a reef. They'll just eat everything.
Yeah, I hear starfish are basically the Roombas of the seafloor.
Yeah, I believe that's a crown of thorns.
They just crawl over everything and eat whatever's under them.
Now, and these are the Christmas tree worms. See right down at the bottom there, the yellow. Those, they're sticking out. And when you come and wave at them, they disappear into what looks like solid rock. But there's little holes. And I've got a video of that on my channel, which I'll pull up later. Now, this is my buddy. And we got in a school, like a full-on school of fish. And it was a massive school. And we were just surrounded.
Look at that!
In Thailand. Yeah. This is in Thailand, and they're just everywhere. I don't like a silver bream, perhaps, but you're just in a wall of fish. But you couldn't grab them. You could not grab them. They're like bats. I don't know if they have sonar. I know there's no sonar in space.
They're slippery little buggers.
There's some more Christmas tree worms up top at the top of the screen. And that is a flatworm, a white flatworm that was swimming. Swimming worms freak me out.
Really?
And there's a swimming white flatworm there.
Is it because they remind you of all those documentaries of seeing parasites
in
people's butts?
Yes, that's exactly it. And now this is a type
of... They're congregating around that hole like somebody's butt.
I know, that's a form of coral, and I don't know what form of coral that is, but I wish I did, because it looks very impressive. Do I have it on this chart? No, I don't have it. I have all kinds of fish charts here, folks. It looks like a giant tube coral. Yeah, it's not here either. It looks like a giant tube coral, but it's got the white things around it, but those aren't worms. That was a coral. That was a coral formation all around them. Very weird. That wasn't the flatworms of that I was showing you before. Those are different things, because there's a flatworm, but these guys were all around it, and they were hard. Very weird. And I want to say,
you went up there and touched it?
I did. I had a friend in the 80s that dove in freshwater
I
lakes
see
in
something
Ontario,
like that. The last thing I want to do is touch it.
finding 100-year-old bottles just off the shore. That's fun. Yeah, there's a lot of old stuff in the waters. It's fantastic. Yeah. So that is that Thailand. I think that is it for. Might be the last of the ones for Thailand, and yes, it is because the next one is the whale shark. Okay, fantastic. So I'm gonna close that up, and ooh, anti-derivative Jill. Exactly. Is she here? Is Jill here?
I think she's just quoting Jill.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Do you mind reading this from our friend Sashi, if you can?
A lot of sea urchins. He saw a lot of them when he was in Langkawi.
I don't know where Lang Kwai is. Is that in Malaysia side? Because he's in Malaysia. I wonder if that's in Malaysia. Yeah. They
Underwater
were.
Smurf.
Yeah, I guess. Now, I do also have some wonderful pictures from. Now, that was Thailand. And I did say I was going to show. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's Australia. Here's on the Great Barrier Reef.
Ah, the reef.
Yeah, I've done all my dive training was through Cairns Dive Center on the Great Barrier Reef. Highly recommend them. I'm not sponsored by them, but if they would like to sponsor me, I will go diving anywhere they want.
You heard them.
Yeah,
You heard him, guys. He's looking for work.
great operation. Yeah, and I want to say, ooh, could not grab them. They must have high evasion stats. Exactly, right up their pee hole. See, that's what I was afraid of, Jason Love.
Oh, he's talking about those parasites from the Amazon River that literally
Yeah,
have the ability to climb up your piss stream.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
fucking nuts thinking about that. Like, what
I
kind of
don't.
ability? I mean, that's a lot of water pressure. That's water pressure, and you're able to swim against it.
I don't want to see that. No, you're absolutely right. 100%. I definitely don't want to see that. I don't want to feel that. I don't want anything to do with that, really. You're right.
The world is a scary but awesome place.
It is a scary and awesome place. And that's why it's I just love the underwater is incredible. I mean, on land is fantastic too, but underwater, I don't know. It just there's something about it. You can't really hear too much underwater, so you're kind of forced to focus on what you're looking at, and it's gorgeous. Absolutely
You only have
gorgeous.
two sounds that you can really hear: inhaling and exhaling.
That's exactly it. Now I told you that those Christmas tree worms disappear into the coral when you wave at them. Now I have for you, sir, and this is on my channel, so I'm going to share the stream right now. I did quite a few. I've done some night dives on the Great Barrier Reef, and I do have a video of those Christmas tree worms, and we're going to share audio. Not that there's probably much audio, but here we go. And so yeah, if you go on my channel, folks, this is it right here. And I just Googled scuba diving, and you can see I've got a lot of videos from scuba diving. But let's go to the Great Barrier Reef on a night dive, and let's take a look at some Christmas tree worms. Here it is, right here. And I did include the audio, so hopefully the audio comes up. Oh. Did you see them go back in? There they go.
Instantaneous.
It was. They're pretty much instantaneous. Oh, now it's just dark. Yeah, it's pretty dark when underwater at the Great Barrier Reef. Tell you what.
It's pretty dark underwater, period, whenever it's night out.
Bingo. Okay, let's go. No. All right, so back to the Christmas tree ones. I
You
want to
had
make sure
get
people
your
can.
hands awfully close. You were trying to shake the light at him and wouldn't
I
work.
was taking the light, and because I wanted to see if it made a difference. They did not respond to light, as you saw. But I'm waving in front of them, and they can see the water. They can feel the water.
So
Sorry,
you can feel the water. Yeah, it's just,
they can feel the water.
it's like if a fish is flying, well, not flying, but swimming by.
Exactly. Yeah,
They must be really sensitive to damage like that. So that's the reason why they do that.
Well, I think so. I think so. And oh, here's another quick night dive. If you, I'll take a look at some more night diving here. That's a giant clam we're looking at, folks. That is a giant clam.
Pry that bastard open!
No, don't stick your hand in there. Yeah, see, you only can see what the flashlight illuminates, because I don't know what's around me. I don't know whether there are sharks there or not. But anyway, so yeah, that was. Let's put a stop to that. So that's some night diving anyway. Love night
Interesting
diving.
search history suggestions. Celebrities reacting to Family Guy jokes.
Oh, do you know what I saw the Chuck Norris's appearances on Family Guy this morning? Dude, that's beneath Chuck Norris's beard. There's no
fist.
chin. It's another fist. Yeah. And I saw one, it was computer generated garbage, but it was Luke Skywalker. It had Luke Duke starring as Luke Skywalker and Uncle Jesse as Yoda. And that was a lot of fun. That was it did look like an underwater Xeno egg. It totally did, Jason Love. I
stick your hand in there.
Maybe that's where aliens got the idea from these things. Maybe someone was a diver. Sashi does tell us where Lang Kwai is. He says it's an island in Malaysia near Thailand. That's awesome.
Well, James Cameron has been known to dive, so.
Welcome, Ray Lucard. Oh, you're kidding. See, I didn't know that. Amazon pisshole fish, not exactly swimming upstream to spawn, are they, Max Redstone? You know what? I went swimming in the Amazon with some pink dolphins. Well, they were not beside me, but I was in the water at the same time they were within sight. So I'm going to say that's swimming with pink dolphins. And I didn't get any piss fish. No piss hole fish.
No, yeah, I was about to say, you piss in a water bottle and then you dump it overboard.
I'm not
kidding. That is how you piss on the fucking river.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And do you mind reading this if you can? See?
Night dives freak me out. Bad enough to see a shark in the middle of the afternoon.
Yep.
They're gonna get you. Dun, 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 dun.
That's what it felt like. Yep. That's what. So I do have some from the Great Barrier Reef, and these are pictures here. And this is the Whitsunday Islands. Now, this is in the southern part of the Great Barrier Reef, down south of Cairns. And I do have my giant, but I'm going to tell you, those look like, they sort of look like the Sergeant Majors, but they're not. But they were everywhere too. Lots of those guys. Nope, can't find it right now, but that's okay. There were a lot of those fish. And there. Okay, so I'm on the left there. I'm at the guy's head. Do you know what we are doing here?
Depressurizing the guy.
We're doing rescue breathing. Yeah, this is part of my rescue. This is actually me doing my rescue diver training, and I'm making sure that his nose is plugged and trying to keep the water from going down his face. He's playing good for us. He's just pretending. He's not injured, YouTube, but he's pretending to be an injured guy. And so we've gone down and got him and brought him up to the surface. And we were required to swim him around the boat once before bringing him on board, just to make sure we could swim with someone that distance. And yeah, that poor fella, he swallowed a lot of water. Like, we were not on the ball as much as we could have been. And yeah, that was, but anyway, it was a good rescue dive training. And here we are, also all down below. Now, this is the Great Barrier Reef, and you can see the visibility is pretty damn good. We had about, I want to say,
Well, isn't
100
the reef
feet.
known for being very shallow? I mean, you can see the thing from space.
Well, in parts it is. Yeah, in parts it is. But the visibility is good because we're so far offshore. It's a 2-hour boat ride, so that we don't get a lot of the sediment that's washed from shore. And the visibility was at least 100 feet out here, Tony. It was 40, 30 meters, easy, easy. Oh, Jaws, yeah, that was a spooky movie, but so was The Abyss.
You remember when that little bit of water came in and it was all like, "Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm going to
Mhm.
make a human face."
Yeah, not good. Oh, do you know what that is?
It's
And I
probably isn't
apologize.
that one of those big fish with like the big foreheads? What's it fucking called?
Oh no,
Uh,
it's not a Maori wrasse. No, this is a Titan triggerfish, and the Titan triggerfish have known to bite your finger off if you come in their territory, because the males will guard the eggs that are laying on the bottom, and their protection zone is a cone coming up from the seafloor. So to avoid these guys, you want to dive down and away to the side. Going straight up is not going to help you. But yeah, they have the power. They can bite your damn finger off. That's a Titan triggerfish. And I never saw them in pairs. The barracuda, you see them often in groups. I never saw the triggerfish. They were always seem to be alone. Don't know why that is. And again, you get the blue because we are down pretty deep here. Now, those are yellow-tailed fusiliers, it looks like. That's a fun fish to say, but this is the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, folks. Yeah, there's a yellow-tailed fusilier, and there's a Spidey Steve. It's
one of these guys definitely belongs underwater.
They were triggered. Yeah, they were leftist trigger fish, indeed. But yeah, that was a great experience. And ooh, that's a batfish. Na 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 batfish. And there's another batfish and one of my buddy divers. Ooh, I took the photo. That's not me swimming, but that is a
Sea turtle.
sea turtle. Yep, one of the most graceful. That's my favorite animal, Vox. We are looking at my favorite animal underwater. They are graceful. They are so graceful. And what kind of turtle is that? It might be that may be a hawk's. No, that could be a green turtle. Could be a green turtle. I also have seen hawksbill. But yeah, I've dove with turtles on Great Barrier Reef in Thailand. They're my favorite animal. And this was the thumbnail for tonight's show.
Right on.
Now, this is again, I did get in the habit of taking pictures with a flash, even in the daytime, to capture the colors that are lost due to descending depth.
Oh, Docs, it's just the best. It's just like when we go to the aquarium. Oh my God.
Now, this is that's a better shot in color of the Titan triggerfish, and he's doing a little turn there. And I want to welcome Tex. I did see you earlier, and I know you were in Stark of Iron stream, and I'm going to add you as a moderator because I recognize you. And there's no obligations with that at all. And he says, stopping by to say hi. Is Vox having fun looking all the fishies?
Just like the aquarium.
I've heard of trigger finger, but that's ridiculous, says Old Man Bird. Yeah, you don't want to get your finger bitten by a triggerfish. Yeah. Now, do you know what? Do you know why we're there? We're hanging out there.
What are you guys doing? Filling the air up?
Yeah. No, it does have to do with air. We are doing a decompression stop. So they hang this bar.
Because you went deep. Okay. All right.
Because we went deep. If you go below 30 meters, say 100 feet, 10 stories, it's best if you do a decompression stop. And so the boat will hang a bar at a known depth, say 15 feet down, and so you're still submerged, so you're still under pressure, and your body is still actively getting rid of the nitrogen gas that's in your bloodstream. And we just hang out there. It's a 5-minute decompression stop at 5 meters. And that just makes sure that you've got all the, after going down deep below 30 meters, below 100 feet, you just want to make sure that you get all the nitrogen out of your body. Now, if you're a skinny fella like myself and you don't have a lot of body fat, that's better for not getting the bends, because body fat tends to store nitrogen, which I didn't know. And your fit people can get rid of nitrogen quicker, is my understanding. And I believe the dive charts stop at 42 meters. That's what's that, 130 feet down?
Whereabouts?
I have been, sorry?
I said whereabouts, yeah, ballpark.
Yeah, 130 feet, so 13 stories underwater. Now it does start, you lose almost like all your real color at that depth. Everything is sort of like dusk color, and the light has trouble penetrating 130 feet down, depending on how much sediment is in the water, of course. And Kimberly says, Lexia Doig, that's a very deep place. Mm-hmm.
You took the Vox Tech course of how to make demonic contracts, didn't you?
Yep, I did. Yeah, I made Max Redstone is saying, "Are you kidding me, Canadian Spider-Man? When you gave me my wrench, you made me sign a mod responsibility contract. It was 1,200 pages long, and you insisted you were letting me off easy." Oh yeah, you should have seen what I had Anti-Derivative Jill sign for modding. Absolutely. Hey, thanks for being here, DJ Play Nice.
Take it easy, DJ. Rock
be
out.
Be safe. Have fun. Take care of your crew. That's a good sentiment and a rock. Thanks for being here, DJ Play Nice. Now now those look like a lot of all kinds of fish. Yeah, some of them are batfish, but I thought it was, this is me trying to be artistic, looking up and getting the silhouette of all the fish against the underside of the water. We're looking up at the sun from underwater, basically, is what we're doing. So we're looking at the underside of the Coral Sea. This is the Coral Sea, this part of the Great Barrier Reef. I promised you barracuda, and I said they weren't alone. You always see them in groups. Those are barracuda, folks. Those are, I believe, giant barracuda. Let me check the chart. Chevron barracuda.
You want to talk about biters? You don't want to get bit by one of those.
No, I do not.
They have the ability to bite through your suit. Like,
oh yeah,
they are definitely no joke.
No, these are Chevron barracuda. They also have Great Barracuda that I have pictures of in Mexico. Ooh, barracuda. That's a good song, Max.
Barracuda.
It is a cool photograph.
Now, you see, I'd rather get bit by a lot of fish over a barracuda because their teeth are basically like trap jaws. They're curved inward and they're hollow. They're designed to literally cause maximum severance, and it's very difficult to heal from a barracuda bite.
Oh yeah, they can do a lot of damage. Yeah,
Rod, what up?
Hey, brothers.
Hey,
how you doing?
Good to see you, Rod. Yeah, we're just looking at some barracuda on the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, sorry. Give me a second. I'm trying to up the volume.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, hopefully you can hear us okay. And after the barracuda.
Sorry. No. Keep going. I'm I'm fiddling with my settings, I guess, and so give me a second. I'll probably join fully, but
sure thing.
Shut up, AI. I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm not. Why is it advancing? Hang on. All right.
Yeah, I see you've been on for an hour, and actually, yes. Thanks, guys, and hail everybody who's hailing me in the chat. I'll try to. I'd love to respond personally, but I'm when it's a joint joint thing between of us, I come across as a Canadian Spider-Man as well. So yeah. Anyway, yeah.
That's
Sorry, guys.
that's true.
Go on.
Hey,
Go on.
but yeah,
Never mind me. Go on. Carry on with what
no,
you're doing.
happy to have you here, Rod. And if you ever decide to do your own channel with your own streams, I will come over there anytime. Absolutely.
I'm going to actually. Yes, I promise you that, because like when I go across Canada, I'm going to start my own travel channel, and please send me guys over there.
Yeah, wonderful. And Rod, you've met Vox before. Vox was sent over by Tony Stark of Iron to us.
Yes.
Greetings, Vox, CEO of Vox Tech. Pleasure to meet you.
And
Thanks,
and
Tony.
now,
Yeah.
and yeah, so the now I do see in the picture here. Do you see those fish in the background?
Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to ask you about that, because I saw that when you posted it on your, like, hey, I'm going to stream in like half an hour. So,
Yep.
Tell me about that.
Those
I'm
are
sorry.
called
I mean, you probably have told everybody.
No, I haven't. I'm saying it right now.
The thing,
Those are chocolate dip.
No.
Those are chocolate dip fish because they look like someone picked them up by their whitetails and dipped them in chocolate. And so I thought that was cool. And this is in the foreground, we're looking at a parrot fish. This is called a rainbow parrot fish.
A parrot fish?
They are, yeah, they're all kinds of parrot fish on the Great Barrier Reef. Because their beaks
are
like,
you're in the Great Barrier Reef.
Yes. And they look like parrot beaks.
You know what?
They
okay, you know what?
on the coral.
I'm gonna send this link to my nephew. Mm-hmm. He lives in Northern Territory.
Oh, wonderful! There's a lot of jellyfish up there for diving.
Yeah,
and
actually, and I'm also gonna send this to my wrestling brother because. Side note, his name is Jason Helton, but he went by JJ Helton and a couple of other names, but like I think JJ Helton is his most known name. But like this is a interesting side note. JJ Helton, he was in. Well, see, The Undertaker did a video, like he posted a video where he did 30 years of not pile drivers. What was it? 30 years of tombstones, right?
Oh,
and no. But like, point is like he did 30 years of tombstones, and what was really, really fucking cool. JJ Helton's, he was in the 30 years of tombstones. And you know it's him. You know why? Because the Undertaker did not remove his overcoat or his hat. So like when he's being tombstone, like they should, again, 30 years of tombstones, and like Undertaker's like like he's not in his things, but like when JJ Helton's being tombstone, he's wearing the Undertaker. It's the only one, by the way. He's doing his he's doing the tombstone with his Undertaker hat and his overcoat. So and like, but like he never. He was more than happy to say that too. Like, if I remember him actually, and I'm going to have to ask him about that.
Please send him the link. Absolutely, because we're talking. If he's a diver, and we are talking diving, and we are going to restrict the talk to diving. I know people.
I would love that, and actually, and like I'll let them know. Well, I'll just have to send it to him afterwards, and like. And you probably know this too, but I'm like, Australia is 18 hours ahead of us.
Oh, I'm well aware. Yeah, my brother's there right now. That's why I never get a chance to talk to him. So I don't know if you can tell the difference here, but this is on the Great Barrier Reef.
And man, what a shot.
Now look how clear the water is, at least 100 feet visibility. Now this is south in Tasmania. The water's a lot colder. And the visibility is not nearly as good. And I did some cave diving here, And this is inside a cave in Tasmania at about 20 meters down. So that's about 75 feet down. And lots of little fish came out at us. And lots of coral. And I had a light, so that's why we can see color. But this is the cave wall. And you can see, okay, we're wearing a very thick wetsuit. Now, my dive instructor is wearing a dry suit there, but I had like 2 different wetsuits on. I had 14 millimeters. The water was, I want to say, 16 degrees Celsius. So what's that in Fahrenheit, Vox? Like 70, maybe?
It was pretty warm.
60?
Pretty warm.
Right.
60.
60. It was cold. I had 14 milliliters. But we're looking at this. You can only see this thing in 2 places in the world, and one of them is Tasmania. And this is a weedy sea dragon. It's a seahorse, but it's a foot long, and instead of being vertical like a seahorse, it's horizontal.
Yeah.
Why do I get the feeling that it might be something that can kill you?
Nope.
No, seahorses are not lethal.
Yeah, it's a seahorse, but it's a big
seahorse. Yeah, but I mean, like, you're in Australia, and everything in Australia can fucking kill you.
Well, that is true.
I mean, my nephew. I mean, again, my nephew Brian got bitten by a brown snake, and he had to take anti-venom, and it's okay. But like the anti-venom is like a high, and like when I say a high, I don't mean a good high.
No, bad trip.
Oh,
well,
totally.
But he didn't die, and that's my point. When I say people are scared of animals, the cold weather in Canada kills 10 times more people than all the animals and sharks in Australia combined. In fact, it's rare for them to have a shark death in a year. This is a mako shark. And as you can see,
no, I know.
Those are so cool.
Makos are fucking nasty. I've never even been anywhere, but I know they're fucking nasty.
And we asked them, "Oh, where'd you catch this guy?" And they told us right over where we were diving. It's like, "Oh, that's good." That within a mile of where we were diving. So that's But anyway, this is more of the cave inside, and it does have colors. And we're just going up to the surface there. This is all Tasmania. The visibility is not as good. Oh, that's the back end of a fish. That is a box fish, I believe. It's one of those tougher
tail pattern.
Yeah, it's a puffer upper type fish.
Oh, it's one of those fat fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see how much, see what we're wearing? Like, we're wearing a lot of rubber there.
Yeah, you guys are definitely geared up for the cold.
It was cold.
Yeah, exactly.
As opposed to the other. Oh, Rod popped himself off. As opposed to the other shot where you saw when I was on the Great Barrier Reef, that shot, the clear shot with the water of me, did you notice I had a short wetsuit on where my legs were bare? And this is, we were in fully geared up. Yeah, there's the dive boat. So if you want to see what a dive boat might look like, we're all divers here, and there were a couple of ladies as well. You do get lady divers, which is nice to see, and old people. And I'm not sure where Rod disappeared to, but he's got the keys. He can pop himself back on at any time. Vox, do you know that diving is something that you can do when you're older, because it's not hard on your joints?
It's actually the opposite, because you're like practically almost weightless.
That's right. And here we are back on the Great Barrier Reef, and there's some tube coral. That's right, and it's not high impact, and you don't have to be a good swimmer to be a diver. You just have to be able to sink. Literally, you got to be able to sink. That's pretty much it. Oh, okay, and we've left Tasmania, and shoot, sorry, chat. This starting here, we're in Mexico. This is off the coast of Cozumel in Mexico. So this is Cozumel, and beautiful clear water, clearer than Tasmania. And there are some little caves that we went into. This is not the cenote, not the cave diving in the freshwater cenotes inland that you go to. This is out on the Cozumel reefs, and there are small little caves that you can swim through. You can see the other side. It's a swim through more than
it's wild.
More than anything. And yeah, there I am. And the bubble. See, you're not supposed to hold your breath ever while you're diving because you don't want to get you don't want to rupture your lungs. You just never hold your breath. So there are bubbles in front of my face. And I don't know if you can read that, but it says Cozumel.
Did you guys spell that one out yourself?
No, it was already there. It was already there.
I was about to say, that's cute.
I haven't had beer in 2 days. Ooh.
Oh, this is Nuka-Cola.
Okay, good. Because I didn't.
I mean, we have beer if you want one.
I would love a beer,
You'd
but
have
no.
to come down here and get it.
I'm 2 days without the beer, and I think I'm okay. And yeah, I'm trying to cut. I know Rod was saying he was going to cut down, and I'm going to cut down as well. And Rod, come on back if you're there. And I will raise a glass, Cardinal Sin. I am drinking some water tonight. Cheers to Gil. Right. And Cozumel. Ooh. Now that guy is I know that guy. He was a black. Yeah, it's hard to pronounce. Durgon. Durgon. Black Durgon. There was a lot of those guys, and I have an excellent video that I'm going to show. Close up. Oh, there's a Steve Fish. There's the conch. And look, can you see? There's something inside it. There's a little black.
Is it got a hermit crab in there, or is that something else?
I don't. It looks like a black sea slug in there. I didn't want to stick my hand in, but it looks like there's a black sea slug in there of some sort. And there's a blue angelfish down there, or an angel fish. No, it's not a French one. Could be a queen angelfish. Now they have red along their bodies, but at this depth, the red probably the red light wouldn't make it down this depth, so you can't see the red on them. Now these guys were hiding underneath this ledge. There's all kinds of fish under here, and so if you're snorkeling on top, you'd never see these guys. Here's a hint, Vox. I don't know if you're familiar with fish. They like to be underneath things so they can't get eaten. And there's the dive boat. That's the same dive boat I was showing you earlier. Yeah, there we go.
Named after the chess computer Deep Blue.
Ooh. Hey, you caught the title? Yeah, Deep Blue. That's it. Yeah, that's the title of it. Now, here's some cenote diving. Now, cenotes are... You know what cenotes are, Vox?
No.
They're caves all through the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. And because the ocean is... The peninsula, oddly enough, is surrounded by water on three sides. And the land in the peninsula, the Yucatan, is very porous. It's limestone. Famous for caves.
Florida's limestone. Yeah.
Famous for caves. And all these caves, they seem to be connected in one of the world's largest caving systems. And they're flooded with water from the rains and from the ocean. But they're fresh water. There's very little salt water except for maybe the very bottom, like 100 feet down.
Whoa.
But they're fresh water. And the visibility, because there's no waves, there's no current really to speak of, the visibility is better than the Great Barrier Reef. So, and you can walk down, you can see there's there's stairs built right down. And and this is one of them. We're going to go, these people were some of them were snorkeling and just swimming, but some of us are going to go diving. And there was 3 of us that were three to a group or 4 to a group. And there I am there. You can see underwater and above water. There's the air and see how clear you wouldn't tell that is underwater at the bottom.
Yeah, if you were completely submerged, yeah. You could tell if your hair is out.
Yep. Well, my head is above water. My head is sticking above the water, and everything below is underwater. And yeah, you can see the platform the wooden platform that we were using to get in and out of the water behind me. And so look how clear that water is. It's fresh water. It's clear. And it's not cold. It was 80 Fahrenheit, maybe 20 Celsius, you know. Oh, and there's looking back up at the hole, and my bubbles going up ahead of me. And I've got some videos I'm going to be showing here quite shortly, some videos taken while in these cave dives. So yeah, there's the hole in the top, shining the light, the strong Mexican sun straight down into the cave.
It's like some Pirates of the Caribbean looking shit.
You're damn right, Vox. That's exactly what it felt like. There's my guide. What do you notice about his scuba diving tanks?
They're on his sides. He's using them as a platform.
They're on his sides. Yep. He's got one on each side, one on underneath each arm. They don't, when you're going cave diving, this is a special cave rig. I did not have this, but it's helpful because you don't bang your tank around on the ceiling of the cave, which is bad for you and it's bad for the cave. So that's, yeah, this is a special cave diving rig. I thought that was very cool. And here again, so here's up at the surface, and you can see it's nice and beautiful, but it is in a cave.
Look at that. It's like a grotto. It's just a big old grotto, man.
It is a big grotto. Yeah, it's a big grotto that filled with rainwater over the centuries. Oh, and here's a good one. You can see my dive instructor with the flashlight there, and there's my beam shooting straight out ahead and illuminating a stalactite.
Stalactite? So that's from the bottom?
Yep, stalac with a C. No, I just mixed them up. C is for ceiling. Stalactite comes from the ceiling. Stalagmite. G for ground. Stalagmite coming from below. And those are coming from below, aren't they? So those are stalagmites. Stalactites are from the ceiling, from top. You're right. And hey, look who it is. It's Captain Rusty Rivers. Rusty Rivers, I know you're a boat captain. I don't know if you scuba dive. I love to scuba dive. And I don't know if you scuba dive, but if you've got a boat, I've got a scuba diving license. And bang, ooh, I can't pronounce that. Do you have any idea? Hey, Kronos.
Bangarangan tankin.
Oh, right. You bang your tank. With the one on your back. Yep, that's true. And it still looks like a vulva. Do you mean uvula? I think he means uvula.
No, I think you got it right the first time.
Hey, Rod, I don't know where you are, but if you want to come back. Oh, okay. So here is a photo fully inside the cave. And I don't know, it's probably like you follow a little rope and it probably goes for there's different tours you can go. But this one was about 300 or 400 feet in total length, all through the caves. And you can see there's two others and myself. And there's my flashlight on the left. And it was completely dark because you're in a cave, even though it's daylight. Completely dark except for what your flashlight could show you. And as you can see. But that's why you want to go with a couple other people. And then this is opening up into another cave opening. So we went down one and we're coming up in another one. And you can see how it's much more light because the daylight is shining through. And we're looking up at the opening right there. And yeah, it was just amazing. And look how clear the water is.
God.
And yes, those are two girls in bikinis right straight ahead there. Although you can't really see them, but they're.
Oh, you can see them if you're trained up good enough.
Well, I had some better ones, but out of respect for the ladies, I didn't show them. Okay, and you asked me, are there fish in the cave? And right in the center, it's hard to tell because there's rocks below it and rocks above it.
Oh, I see the little guy.
That is a fish, and here he is, right here. I'm doing my cursor around him. That is a fish. I don't know what kind of fish it is. It has lots of pointy little fins here, like maybe a bass of some kind. I don't know. But anyway, the water was incredibly clear, as you can see. And yeah, that's what that's my flashlight shining up. I might be able to give the chat a little better view. Does that help, chat? Now you can see the guy, eh? Maybe you can see the fish, and I'll put us back up there, Vox. But I just wanted to show the
The
chat. Like
fish.
here's his head, here's his eye, and here's his tail, and that is definitely a fish. Most definitely a fish in the
Could be
cenotes.
a
So
rock
yes,
lobster.
there are. Ooh, I've got a good video of that. You just reminded me. In Cozumel, I have a picture. I have a video of a lobster, a spiny lobster that I'll show here. It's just a short one. We'll take a look. Okay, and that's it? That is the cenote diving. Those are the photos from the diving, and I think that was all of them. Yeah, we saw Thailand, we saw the Great Barrier Reef. There we go. Now I do have
Said you wanted to show some clips from your dives and then the rock lobster.
yes, and why don't I don't see the damn rock lobster. That's okay. That's okay. What I can show you, here I'll pull it right up here. But while we're waiting, I can show you this right here. I was showing you earlier what a weedy sea dragon is, and this is the weedy sea dragon. That's it. That is like the seahorse. That is the foot-long seahorse that swims horizontally. That is what my photos were of.
Sadly, the males still have to hold around the egg sacs.
They probably do.
Seahorses are weird like that.
And
have you ever seen a seahorse just spitting out young?
I only on videos. Only on videos. Okay, and here's the guide to the reef fish of Australia. And this is the Titan triggerfish that I showed you pictures of before. I did see clown triggerfish, but I never got a picture of one. And here's the trumpet fish down below. Yeah, just some beautiful fish there. And here's the great barracuda down at the very bottom right-hand corner, right there. Oh, and those were sweet lips fish over on the bottom on the left that we were looking at. Sweet lips. I always forget because I automatically think of Hot Lips Houlihan when I think of sweet lips, but that's Hot Lips. Different altogether. And there are white-banded triggerfish. There are clown triggerfish. There's wedge-tailed triggerfish. I have seen a Picasso triggerfish, and there's not a picture of it here, but it looks very, as you can imagine, trippy.
Like
it
a
looks
Picasso.
it looks like a Picasso. Exactly. That's exactly it, Vox. Yeah, so there we go. And let me pull up some. Oh yeah, here's a diving video that I wanted to show you.
The pit.
It is the pit, and that's my dive instructor there with the side tanks. And this is 80 meters deep, so I can't even go to the bottom. The bottom, I can only do 40. But 80 meters is 250 feet, easy. Easy. Let's make sure you could. Yeah, just incredible. There's the bottom there. And just incredible visibility. The visibility is just incredible, Vox. Incredible visibility. Yeah, there you go. And I know I've got one. No, let's go back. I know I've got one of. Ooh, this is a good one with the reef ray too. But I know I've got one with a spiny rock lobster. There. Ooh, this is a good one. Yeah, we'll take a look at this one. This is a good one. I like this one. And I colorized this one. Here, we'll go back to the start. I colorized this one to get rid of the blue. Those are parrotfish. Those are neons, those little blue neon wrasse type cleaner fish wrasse. Little neons. Those are parrotfish. And see, he's eating the coral there. And you can hear it underwater. It's like a scraping sound. It's like, what's that scraping? It's the parrotfish. There's a chocolate dip with the white tail. And looks like he's dipped in chocolate. Those are the black Durgons. Yeah, so this is slightly colorized to sort of make it look a little closer to what I would have seen.
A little bit more like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, just because, like I said, the light just kills all the red once it goes down there, and yeah, I gotta see. Oh, this is 55 feet down. This is this one's 55 feet down. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, there we are, right there. There's a yellowtail fusilier. It looks like. And I did manage to put some color back into this one, so it looks a little more like what I would have seen in real life.
That's just wild.
Okay, so right there, you can see the number on top is 16.9 meters, and the number. This is an Aqualung dive. This is a dive computer, folks, and it comes with your gear rental. And the number at the bottom, the 16.9, that's your maximum depth that you've gone. So if I go, and I also happen to be at 16.9, but if I go back up, the 16.9 will remain. It keeps track of your maximum depth, and the 16.9 is my current depth. It also has the time remaining on your dive, and then the minutes that you've been down there already. So your dive computer will tell you. I mean, it doesn't talk to you, but it will tell you how deep you've been and how much longer you've got. So that's helpful. And yeah, okay. And this is some of the pictures that I was showing earlier. It is beautiful down there in Cozumel. There's a queen angelfish.
There she is saying hi.
And that looks like a French grunt. That yellow one was a French grunt, not a fusilier. Yeah, some tube corals. Beautiful. Oh, and yeah, see, the arrow is showing you there is something in there. I knew it. There we go.
Definitely living in the conch. Rent free.
Yeah, rent free, exactly. Rent free. There we go. So I think we're just about done the stream. I've got maybe. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, we could. That one was a good one. Cave diving. I like this one. Let's take a look at a seal, a dog-faced pufferfish.
There we go. Tell me it swells up. Tell me it gets mad.
That's a dog-faced pufferfish. Now this is in the Great Barrier Reef on a night dive. Yeah, cute little guy. Dog-faced pufferfish. And he's not puffed. Obviously, he doesn't puff here, but he's capable of puffing.
It looks just like a dog's head.
Kinda. Yeah, so I recommend night diving. I love night diving. I don't know, I've done maybe a couple dozen night dives, but just gorgeous. Just really like them. It's a whole new world, you know. Okay, and I'll do this live. We'll end on this one. This is some cenote diving. This is some proper cave diving in the Mexican cenotes. This is the freshwater diving. And you see, it's not that tight. I mean, you've got, like, you're in a cave and you're underwater, but it's not like it's not that claustrophobic because it's pretty,
pretty open cave. There's going to be passages that are going to be tight, sure.
Yeah, and there's the rope there at the bottom on the left there. I mean, you can see it's pretty big here. We're not touching. And yeah, looking up. And now you should be able to see, if you see silver patches on the cave ceiling, that's trapped air bubbles. Oh, there, that's a handsome looking scuba diver. And the bubbles go up and they get trapped on the ceiling box. If you see anything silver and shiny up there. Yeah, there you go. Some cave diving. And
Fantastic.
put a stop to that. And oh my goodness, we've been an hour and a half. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And Rod disappeared into the Twilight Zone. That is possible. Hey, Kronos, that was a nice grotto. I'm glad you liked that. Yeah, I thought, I don't know why, but I really thought that I had some rock lobster.
The spiky one at
videos.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But, oh, now, do you know what killed Steve Irwin?
Manta ray did.
The crocodile hunter? Yeah, he got
Manta ray
stabbed
did.
in. Yeah, he got,
In the
well,
heart.
a stingray. Yeah, he got a hot lips fish. Hey, Max Redstone. Ooh, all these chats just come up. I couldn't see them, and now all of a sudden they appeared. So if I wasn't reading them, I apologize. They just materialized. I'll do you one better.
The
Have you ever
Duck of
seen?
Death has been doing that lately, man.
Oh, it has. Okay, because I was gonna say
Yeah,
that's
it'll
weird. No
buffer.
one's
That's listen. You gotta. The
shit.
trick that I do is I just pop out my chat in another tab.
Oh, okay.
That
Okay.
way, in case, because sometimes your chat just won't buffer in the Duck anymore.
Scary doors do that. Oh, God. Yeah, make the crunching sound. Rock lobster. Yeah, I do have one here somewhere. Fish in the oven at the moment, says Kronos. Wonderful. Jason Love, good to see you. Rock lobster, like rock music. Yes, I do have a. Are there death metal lobsters? I don't know. Oh, metal in. Jason says maybe in Metalocalypse.
Metalocalypse is a great show.
Oh, I first time I've read that word. My thighs are warm, legs crossed, says Kronos. Is that a song? That's a heavy metal song, right?
Not that I know of.
Of course. I'll do. No, I have not seen a whale's dick, and I have not eaten the poison fish, the fugu. The Japanese call it fugu, blowfish.
Poison.
I have.
Poison. Tasty fish.
No, I saw restaurants, and there are restaurants that are just dedicated to fugu, to the blowfish. I don't. That would have to be the most amazing tasting fish ever for me to risk my life. And I know they're professionals, and I
Remember
know
that
they
episode of The Simpsons, whatever that guy, just like
Yep.
looking at the chart, he's like, poison, tasty fish.
Tasty. I know. Hot bottom girls. You got us. Amazing clearness. Yeah, clearness. Yeah. One vision, the underwater cave. Looks like pot. Looks like weed, Kronos? Really? No, you're seeing things. Dive is a good song from Nirvana. Oh, is that why their album cover had a baby naked in the water like that? Not tube steak, Max. No, that's different. Conch, yeah. Can we have Vox do a rendition of Under the Sea?
Oh, God. Maybe later.
That would freak me out. I like diving at night. Kronos says that would freak him out. And he is a lobster. Well, yeah, Susan Dolan. Excellent. Yeah, I'm going to show a stingray. I just didn't realize that these chips were here. Fugu, thank you. Forgot about the name. That's it, Kronos. Yeah. Stingrays have a poison tip on their tails. Irwin pestered one, and it stabbed him in the heart. Bye-bye. Exactly, Susan Dolan. That'll happen. Not the same album with the naked baby. Okay, thanks, Kronos. Yeah,
This reminds me of another really mean dad joke.
Oh.
You know the crocodile hunter died the way he lived, with wild animals in his heart.
Oh dear, that's that's bad. Yes, let's share the audio. Now, hopefully, the chat can hear the audio on this. You should be hearing some dive sounds in this. Now, what we're looking at is my video, and that is a stingray, and I did not let it sting me in the chest because I'm not silly like that.
But this motherfucker was definitely off to go do it to Irwin.
Oh yeah.
He had
There.
a mission. There he is. Look at the determination of that little guy.
Yeah, so I'm coming down. We just started to submerge and just started the dive, and then I saw this guy down there. So I'm descending down upon him. I don't know if he knows I'm there or not, but I'm going nowhere near his tail. But as you can see, totally, yeah, beautiful clear water. There you go, folks. There's a there, and do you see like how graceful they are, Vox, just with the way they swim.
Yep, flapping those meat pads.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
There is.
And the white
But
sand.
if you want the heart behind the joke, you're going to have to ask Steve Irwin.
And the white sand, the white sand of Cozumel is just incredible. That's off the coast of off the coast of Mexico on the east. Well, I guess it's the Gulf of America, but no, it's in the Caribbean. It is properly in the Cozumel is properly a Caribbean island. And ooh, you know what? I do have. I think I do. Did I find the rock lobster? Let's see. I might be able to share this with you. I might be able to share this with you if that's it. Yeah, I think I can. All right, I'll share the screen here. And let's present. Share screen with audio. Yes. Here we go. No, I don't know if this is the right one or not, but let's take a look. Yep, there, I'm pointing to a rock lobster. There he is underneath there. Spiny rock lobster. Can you see him? Right there.
There he is.
He's waving his tentacles at me. Here, I'll go back.
He's
There he
threatening you. He's threatening you.
Yeah, that's right. And lots of little blue neons around. There's a couple of other divers there. My buddy's behind me, but you can't see him. You never want to be too far away from your... Mind you, we're not that far down. We're maybe 15 meters, maybe 40, 45 feet, 50 feet. Not that far down, really. But deep enough that the red doesn't really show up. Yeah, well, hopefully chat, you can hear a little bit of that, of the underwater sounds. And yeah, Nemesis, you've been to Cozumel, Nemesis. You've been there. You know exactly what that is. Scampy sounds good now. That's awesome. Oh, Max Redstone. Yeah, look at those meat flaps go. That's it. Langostino. That's right, Max Redstone. Yeah, Max, you speak Spanish, don't you? Your Spanish is a lot better than mine, if I recall. Oh, can you read this very good comment from our friend Susan Dolan before we wrap it up?
Oh, yeah, because this is why the Simpsons made a funny joke about it. Anyone who prepares those poisonous fish has to have a certificate stating they've been through a training class to prepare it properly. It's true, because that was the episode where Homer died, where they were expecting him to die because he ate the poison.
That's right. And well, I was talking to a sushi chef friend of mine, and he claims, and this is only the secondhand information. He claims it's 7. Now, he was not trained in fugu. He was a trained sushi chef, and he told me it took 7 years before, as an apprentice at a fugu blowfish restaurant, 7 years as an apprentice before you were even allowed to touch the fish. Like prepare the fish for the blowfish. Like, yeah, you were not allowed to. 7 years training before you could serve the blowfish yourself without the head chef doing it. So whether that's true or not, if you're dealing with someone's lives, yeah, I believe it. I'd want them to have 7 years. I'd want them to have 10 years.
Poison, tasty fish.
You can't. No, you don't want to touch the. Well, you can touch it. Just don't eat the blowfish. And you know what? I did find while we were watching that, I did find the other. I do have one more share screen, and this is a rock lobster. And yeah, let's do audio, and let's share this. And I believe now this is Cozumel again. You can tell by the white sand. There's very few places that around Australia that have white sand like that. Perhaps the Whitsundays in the south. But let's take a look at the spiny rock lobster that we're about to see. And there's a bunch of these. What are those fish? Are those those look like the midnight parrotfish or the blue tangs? It's either the midnight parrotfish or the blue tangs. Those look like tangs. Yeah, those are tangs. Not parrotfish shape. Parrotfish shape have more of a bullet head. Yeah, so there's 2 spiny rock lobsters underneath there. And there's my buddy touching. Yeah, he's touching them.
They'll fuck you up, dude.
Oh, yeah, I know. I didn't touch him. Please note, I did not touch him. He was a European.
Look at them. They're out. Like spiders do when they just spread them out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just looking for stuff, feeling for stuff. Yeah, there you go, folks. Beautiful. Now, you never want to give the thumbs up underwater. If you're diving and someone, asks you, "Are you okay?" You don't give the thumbs up. Do you know why that is, Vox?
That's a signal that I need to get up there.
That's right. If someone wants to see if you're okay, if your air is okay or whatever, they'll ask you this, and you respond in kind. And if it's at night, you put it up against your chest and shine your flashlight, right? Because if it's at night, you can't see my hand, so you put it right here and you give this signal. This means everything's okay. If you do this, this means I have to surface. I have to go up. So never this. It's always this. Yeah, absolutely. What's some of the this? You point your ear and you do this. That means I have an ear pressure. I have an ear problem. Or you point. You point to if something's hurt. You point that, and that's not so good. If you do this. If your guide asks you, to check, if he holds up his gauge, he wants you to check your gauge, and you do this. This means I have half air. I've got half my air left. So that's good. Anyway, those are some. Ooh, and I will show you, since I've got you right here. This is my very expensive $200 underwater flashlight, and you can see the ribs. Those are cooling. Those are for cooling because this thing is so powerful, and it's LEDs, but it overheats. Underwater. It's a very good light.
Lightsaber.
And it does kind of look like a lightsaber. And it's well over $150 at the time. And it's got the strap so you don't lose it because it doesn't float. This bastard sinks. This is called a Tuvatech. Oh, yeah. And it's good to 100 meters down, although I'm only modern recreational divers. I mean, we only go 40 meters unless you get into specialty diving. And then I know with your nitrox, you can go 100 meters and more. And these are, I will, since we're on a stream involving water, I am going to show you my bathing suit. And you're asking.
The wizard cat is making the shark puke a rainbow.
Yes. He's a taco cat. Because he's got tacos. He's got tacos. Taco cat making the shark puke rainbows. Yeah. So there we go. Oh, and you know what else is key when you go diving? Because you don't take it underwater with you, but boats are wet. So what you want, Fox, is a dry bag, right? You want yourself. This is a big dry bag, and the little dry bag. You want dry bags. And because you keep your stuff wet, dry. Wet? Dry. No, dry. You want them dry, right? Dry bags keep things dry. I made the mistake of putting, a bottle of alcohol in my dry bag. That was a mistake. You don't put liquid in the dry bag with the things that you want to keep dry. I know it seems obvious now, but I wasn't diving, by the way. I was just fishing. So you don't drink and dive. Do not drink and
Yeah, no
dive.
kidding.
But yeah, fish tacos, exactly. So yeah, that's dry booze.
Must be gin.
Yeah, it was dry. Ooh, gin. That'll mess me up quick. But anyway, folks, those are the videos I have for you today. I do have a lot more scuba diving videos and pictures. Please visit my channel if you're into scuba diving. You saw I've got underwater night diving videos, daytime videos from Thailand, from Cozumel, from Great Barrier Reef. So yeah, go check out those on my channel. Thank you very much for being here, Vox. I appreciate you co-hosting.
Hey, no problem. I just wanted to geek out over the sharks.
We did, yeah. We saw sharks. Started off with a whale shark, and we did see the mako shark. Yeah, and we did have Rod Thunder drop in, but I wonder if his phone battery died. I know that is an issue sometimes, so maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Good night, Max. Thank you for being here.
Later, guys.
Thanks, Kronos. Nemesis says, if you get that nitrogen narcosis, you'll feel drunk underwater. That's right. That's different from the bends. Nitrogen narcosis. Thank you, Nemesis. I did forget to bring that up. Do you know, Vox, do you happen to know what nitrogen narcosis is?
I would assume it has to do with sleep.
You would think so. Gonna need a bigger boat. Thanks, I was hoping someone was gonna say that, Kronos. No, it is what happens when you're down at depth. We're talking 30 meters and greater. So we're talking 100 feet down, 10 stories down. At that pressure, the amount of nitrogen that goes into your bloodstream has the effect of, and I know you can get drunk off oxygen as well. You can get oxygen toxicity, but you start to feel a little drunk from nitrogen narcosis. Your judgment is affected a little bit, and you do have to realize that after 30 meters, without mixing your gases, and I don't, like a specialty course, you do start to feel slightly drunk, and it is a thing that divers do have to contend with. Yeah, if you're going down that deep. Now, a lot of recreational divers, they're only licensed to 60 feet, 18 meters. But if for advanced diving, yeah, you can go down to 42, and that is exactly. It'll give you the feeling of feeling drunk. And it's funny, Vox, when I was doing my advanced open water, which includes a deep dive in the Great Barrier Reef, we did a couple of dives, and the deepest I had been at that point was the next dive we were going. And me and my dive buddy, whose name was also Steve, we were almost to 30 meters. And that was the deepest we'd ever been. We were at 29.9 meters. And so I dug a little thing in the sand and stuck my gauge in the hole, and it read 30 meters deep. So yes, I hit 30 meters. So we went back up and we were doing a debriefing, and dive instructor was saying, did you guys feel nitrogen narcosis? He goes, no, we weren't feeling slightly bit drunk at all. But yet you dug a hole and stuck your gauge into it like that. Yeah, maybe our judgment was a little bit off. It was a bit silly. But yeah, the effects of nitrogen narcosis, yeah, they'll make you a little bit drunk. Oh, hey, Greek letters. Good to see you. He says nitrogen narcotics. Sounds interesting. Tell me. Hey, thanks, Susan Dolan. He says, have a great night. And like the chick in the original Creature from the Black Lagoon. I don't know, Susan Dolan. I've never seen. Oh, the Blue Lagoon. I am aware of that. No drinking and diving. Although divers are some of the most party hard people you'll find. But then we have a clean 8 hours. No drinking, no nothing for 8 hours before we go diving. That's just the rule. Safety first. And on that note, thanks. Cheers. Thanks. I'm reading Kronos'. I know. I was reading Kronos' comment. Thank you, chat. We've been an hour and almost 45 minutes. I want to thank my co-host Vox for coming.
Charm.
And people in the chat. Now, Vox, is there anything you want to promote before we move on?
Well, I know that we really didn't have much of a variety show tonight over at the Starkfire channel, but we'll be back at it next Thursday. In the meantime, be sure to check out the Starcast, which will probably have some things for us to laugh about anyway. So, other than that, Skeletor shorts, dad jokes, blah, blah, blah. You know it.
Skeletor has been really doing the shorts recently. I've got a few of them. That's fantastic. And on that note, I think we're going to end it. You can catch me here every Thursday night doing a travel talk. And I sometimes Rod Thunderheart is here and sometimes he's not. But I will usually have a co-host. Carla Burton comes on quite a bit. Anti-derivative Jill. But tonight was Vox. So thank you so much. And I appreciate that. And chat, I recommend diving. You don't have to be a good swimmer because diving is all about sinking. And shark attacks, the sharks go after the creatures swimming on the tops. They don't go down. You're down with the sharks. You're down on the bottom. They're not going to mess with you. So keep that in mind. Anyway, I highly recommend
Most
diving.
fish like to swim next to sharks.
Exactly. Cave diving. Oh, and I didn't have a Thailand. I do have a Thailand shirt, but I couldn't find it in time. So this is my Laotian shirt with the Laos flag. It's close to Thailand. It's close. It's close. Yeah. But anyway, Thailand, if you go to Thailand, I recommend the diving there. The Great Barrier Reef, fantastic. Someday, I want to go diving on Hawaii. And on that note, I'll leave you all to dream about scuba diving in Hawaii. I will text Rod. Good night. Ooh, if not a little dry on the mouth. Diving is sweet. And you know what, Nemesis? I have never been so hungry in my life, ever. Roofing for 16 hours, whatever. Running, going in the woods, whatever it is, snow shoveling, hiking, ice skating, hockey. Nothing makes you as hungry, in my experience, as coming up after a scuba dive. You are just ravenous. And every experience, no matter where it is, in anywhere, always, scuba diving makes you the hungriest. I'm sure there's a physiological reason for that. I guess so, Kronos. Swimming makes, but yeah, never been so hungry as been diving. On that note, the lower the dive, the higher on the food pyramid you are. That is a true statement, Greek letters. Greece. I would love to go diving in Greece. On that note, good night, everyone. I am going to end the stream. Yeah, I'm pushing the end button right now.